Hello everybody, welcome to Tpull's Corner. I was inspired by my recent deck, the new one that I did called Rank Anger. It's my mono red, I take it into ranked. I only have 16 lands in that thing, and I end up flooding out so much. I have so much land, I just decided let's do that with every deck, shall we? So I made a mono white deck, and it's only got 16 lands. And it's got 60 cards, so it's all fair. It's got Ambitious Farmhand in it, 4 copies, so I can go look for other planes. And it's got a lot of draw cards in it, so I could get land starved from time to time, but by the very nature of the cards I have in it, they're geared towards going and digging out the lands for me. Now, the one problem is I may have over-designed the deck to do just that. Like, only that. So it could be easy for us to mill ourselves. And maybe we don't have as much removal as we might need. So we'll find out. I'm still playtesting. I wanted to make sure that 16 lands would be enough. Because it's enough with my mono red deck, so, you know, why not? Cigar to Splendor. Here's where we see if they have a counterspell. They let that go. Okay. Memory Deluge. Should we let the opponent draw some cards as well as me? I don't think... Once I get Cigar to Splendor down, I kind of start skipping Chapter 1 of this. Because I'm already able to draw. There's my land. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead. Just pay for that. We'll get a life. We'll go get another land. So 3 of the Ambitious Farmhands out already. We are not having any trouble getting land. After all of their searching and digging, what do they get? They should have some kind of response. I was expecting a Haughty Djinn deck. Oh, that's a lot more drawing. And see, maybe this is some strange kind of mirror match that Magic has dreamed up. Like, all that my cards do is draw cards, and it looks like that's all that my opponent has, too. Counter artifact creature spell, unless we pay 4. Okay, they just not want to waste counter spells on little 1/1 things like this. They throw away more land that they don't need now. Okay, I say we don't need to draw more cards. Let's go ahead and just create a bird. Let's go ahead and create another bird. I'm tempted to do the draw too. I mean, they've done nothing. That's 8 cards. If I'd made them draw extra, would they still be discarding more? Are you going to play another draw spell, or are you going to play Memory Deluge? It's a Haughty Djinn deck. Haughty Djinn deck, Haughty Djinn deck. Oh, and they got Tolarian Terror out. And they... And they tapped out. Well. Destroy you. And we gain life while doing it. And... do I have enough? I don't have enough. I gotta wait for it to attack. Okay, so let's just do this. And 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm willing to lose a dog or something. Yeah, don't kill the farmhand. Oh, they do kill the farmhand. Okay, maybe they like dogs. They spared the dog. Alright, even if they put out 2 haughty gins, they can't stop what's coming. If they have a bounce spell, there is a spell that sends all things back up into our hands. That is not going to be enough. You got to block everything on the land too. Not enough. Not bad getting 2 creatures down in a 5/5 for only 1 mana at that point. But that is not enough, because we can read ahead. And you know what? We attack with everyone, in case they have like a fading hope and they get rid of one of my birds. Alright, we beat our mirror match that does nothing but draw cards. I'm feeling kind of amused right now because I did not think that we would beat a haughty Djinn deck. But they sort of took a risk. If they had anything that would have helped them save one or the other creatures, they should have put 1 creature down at a time and kept the counterspell handy. That's usually what you do. Maybe they didn't have anything. Maybe they just had another Tellurian Terror up there, so they did what they could. If so, that was kind of a bad draw for them. So Ambitious Union is the name of the deck, after 4 copies of Ambitious Farmhand and 4 copies of Union of the Third Path. Another way to draw cards, but also give me life gain. The one other card that is kind of my win condition, if I can keep them around, is Voice of the Blessed. Whenever you gain life, you get a +1 counter. And at some point, we've got more ways to get counters on here, right? We've got Sigarda's Splendor, 4 copies of that. If our life total keeps going up, we gain a life each time we cast a white spell. So Voice of the Blessed will get counters every time that happens. And we have 1 copy of Lauren's Escape, so we can give Voice of the Blessed Hexproof and Indestructible 1 time. For removal, we've got Destroy Evil, we've got Disenchant, we've got Fateful Absence, 2 Fierce Retributions, and 2 board wipes with by invitation only. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 removal spells, and one of those is just for artifacts and enchantments. It's kind of light. We have 4 Spirited Companions, though. They replace themselves, so I'm sort of counting that we'll get the land out with the farmhand, we'll get extra removal cards out with the Spirited Companion, or more lands out with the Spirited Companion, so that we're never shy on lands, and we'll get our removal spells closer sooner than when we need them. 3 Inspiring Overseers, they also draw a card and give you a life, so they can help us with drawing our land if we missed it, getting our removal spells early, or adding a point of a counter onto Voice of the Blessed. 1 Lauren of the Third Path, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Like to pair her up with Scroll Shift, exile Lauren, bring her back, so we can destroy 2 artifacts or enchantments with her. But we can also use Scroll Shift with the Combat Thresher over here, because we're usually just paying 3 to put him out as a 1/1 Devil Striker. And if we can Scroll Shift it, then it becomes a 3/3 Devil Striker. Both times either way, you're drawing a card with that as well. What else do we have? We have 4 copies of Love Song of Night and Day. If we don't have lands, but we do have 3 lands, we'll probably do the draw too and even let our opponent draw cards. Otherwise, we're just putting out birds and putting counters on things. We have 4 Restoration of Ganjos that also allow us to search for planes. And then we get the Fox Monk enchantment creature at the back there. 1 to Cage's Welcome whenever 1 or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enter the battlefield. So that's all of these, the one of those. It's kind of fun. Draw a card there. And then Welcoming Vampire. Whenever one or more creatures with power 2 or less enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card. That only happens once per turn, but that's fine. Oh, sorry, we have number 8, Depopulate. That's our third board wipe. And that's actually everything. We've got 4 Fair Basilicas, so we can draw cards additionally if we do get a lot of land, and 2 Field of Runes in case we come up with troublesome lands on their part that are specialty lands. Only 16 lands out of a 61 card deck. That's right, I went 1 over 60 because I'm crazy like that. So remember to like and subscribe and strap in as we take our Ambitious Union out for a test drive. Beating a Haughty Djinn deck up at the very beginning is not bad. I feel like I went bare bones minimum removal just to try and concentrate on my theme. If you get 4 copies of Sigarda Splendor in your deck and you get multiple copies of them down, considering I have other cards that also draw cards, there is a real concern if I get into a long drawn out match that I might mill myself. And there's no Ambitious Farmhands, and there's none of the 4 dogs. And we're up against an Ninjutsu deck, so I think we're already dead. That's an artifact creature. We did get a land at least. You know what? I hate flyers when it comes to the ninja decks. They get me every time. We are not holding on to our ammo for that. It is gone. It's done. They got another one. Okay. Guess what? We can get rid of you too. No way! No way! I was worried. We beat a ninjutsu deck. This is like the greatest deck in the world. I'm going to go right into ranked with this and watch ranked smack my butt 3 times in a row. I tell you, that's what happens around here. 2 victories in a row. Who allows these things? Arena's pranking me. There's no way this deck I slapped together in 30 seconds is that good. We got all the slackers on. That's what it is. The ones that are facing me are the ones that are lazy and they want quick wins. If it's going to take longer than 4 turns, they don't want any part of it. Only 16 lands. We got 3 lands right away. Pretty sweet. How many times are they mulliganing? There are over 60 cards. Let's hear you yell at them, Magic audience. See, I only have 61. I only went 1 over. They went 14 cards over. They should be punished. Everyone knows you only designed 60 cards. Okay, they must be blue. They've got Jace. They've got the Jace backing. They're already going to rope me at the very beginning. 4. You've got 4 cards. They either discarded down till they got their perfect hand, and we're going to be paying for it real soon now, or they're just going with what they have and we have a chance. We won't find out till we do stuff. That's not blue. There's blue. Okay. Takesha's welcome. I so wish that we had protection for Voice of the Blessed. Alright. We draw a card out of it. That is a nice card to get. If if voice doesn't die right now, maybe we can pump them up. They're digging? Well, let's do this. I need to get out of range of the lightning blasts and stuff like that as quick as I can. So, you get 1 life yourself. What are the cards in your... You mulliganed 3 times. You had to have had something... There we go. I was going to say, you had to have had something good. They're going to take my Voice of the Blessed. We might have a way to get it back. So... Overseer? Because we get 2 card draw? No attacker. What do we get rid of? I guess that one. Okay, how many colors? They're playing with a 4-color deck. Yeah, if you have a trick, I want to see it. What do you got? Shore up? Okay. Excellent, you used her blue. I want my creature back. Ah, he has to be attacking. Okay, so... we'll go get our planes. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go here. We'll decline because we already played our land. Fair trade. We get ours back. Sweet. Get a card draw from that. Have a way to fix things if we want. Let's see. We can discard... What do we already have in there? Throw you away. Get you back. Draw a card. Okay, play that for land. So many things to do. Inspiring Overseer. It draws me a card. Oh, so many good cards, and I ran out of land. Can't play that really. Let's just go in and swing for a hit. And I have to get rid of something now. Do I actually get rid of the land? I have to get rid of 2 cards. I'm getting rid of a Union of the Third Path because I'm drawing too much. I guess that's a good problem to have. Those are all first strikers. You can come hit me if you want. I don't care. Okay, we got some land. Let's just bring the Combat Thrasher down full on. And we'll attack with Voice of the Blessed. And now they can't even get through. We'll discard yet another card, Restoration of Aganjo. So we're just not needing them. We've got a full hand. whatever they... How is they mulliganed and this is all they ended up with? A Brutal Cathar and some 1/1s? I do not get this. I do not get this. I'm waiting on them. You're gonna dig. You just tapped out. Oh, that's lovely. And let's go ahead and destroy you. They can kill my dog. They don't. They just chump block the big one. I see. Well, I didn't really save my dog, but they're down to 2. I have to discard a card. I want to give up my stuff? Alright, Love Song of Night and Day. Okay, whatever. We attack. Good game. That was a puzzling game for me. I'm not sure what your purpose was. You had 1 blue card you played after all that J stuff and all that waiting at the beginning. Why would you mulligan down to 4 cards if that was your hand? Why would you not just concede and go play another game? I have very strange opponents today. And not a single Cigar to Splendor yet. Well, this is working out better than most of my decks. So, again, the second deck in a row I made with only 16 lands. Let's see if I finally get punished. They only give me 1 land. It is a plane, so even if they give me the Rune land, I can still cast Ambitious Farmhand, but I did miss the first land drop. Ah ha ha ha! We did it! That gets me to Restoration of Ganjo, which makes sure I get my next land drop, and I'm going to hit the next land drop. What do they say on the other channel? Never punished? Restoration of a Ganjo. Give me a land. Thank you. First blood is mine. That means I'm going to win, right? Our opponent is called Marination. As in, like, what you do to meat? Discard a card. Yes, we'll discard our 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Discard Spirited Companion. Get it back. Draw a card. Play our land. Play Cigar to Splendor. Attack. Now we've got permanent built-in card draw. And a second Cigar to Splendor if they kill the first one. Thank you. While you're doing that, I'll put down another one of these. Is that fair? You have 4 copies of these in your deck. Do you have a second one already? They could have waited a turn and not shown this to me, and they could have gotten rid of both at once, right? Voice of the Blessed. Gives me a life. Spirited Companion gives me a life thanks to Cigar to Splendor. Already pumping up Voice of the Blessed. Gone through all my lands. So we attack. Board wipes are trouble for me. I've got 2 board wipes if I need them. I don't think I need them right now. They scoop! That's 4 wins in a row! This is not allowed. Did somebody turn off the artificial intelligence algorithm? Did somebody turn off the deck matching? Where's the team of wizard spies that make sure I never win more than 3 in a row? What is it? This is 16 lands. Is that the secret to winning on Arena this whole time? Is that why half of every deck in Ranked is mono red? My mono red that my I'm in a rush mono red deck has 24 lands. It doesn't need it, but I have it. I fled out more with my 16 land deck, my new one, the Rank Anger one. This is 16 lands, folks. We just won 4 in a row. It's a trap. They want me to show this off in Ranked. They're begging me to go into Ranked, and as soon as I do, they're going to give me 1 or 0 lands, and then they're going to mono starve me. I guarantee. If the pattern follows, this is all a trap. The Wizards team is sitting back giggling, saying, just watch, he's going to think he has a chance now. He's going to go into Ranked again. And it's just like Lucy in that football with Charlie Brown. They're just dangling that football out there, and they're leaving it out so long with 4 wins in a row. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. This is the deck. Ambitious Union. Take it out for a spin yourself. Let me know what you think of it, everybody. That's all. I'm leaving. I'm not going into Ranked. I'm not going to do it. I'm not falling for it this time. Have a good one, everybody.